How are we all connected? As soon as 9/11 is mentioned, the painful memories of the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center come to the fore. But 9/11 also holds a very positive significance in our history. Something very special happened that day. On 11 September 1893, Swami Vivekananda delivered a lecture on religion, which made not only America, but the whole Western world his admirer. It was indeed a very proud day for us. Swami Vivekananda re-established India as the global guru on 11 September 1893. The place was Chicago, America's most densely populated city on the coast of Lake Michigan, where a huge conference, i.e., the World's Parliament of Religions, was being held. Representatives of different religions from all over the world and a young ascetic from India, Swami Vivekananda, were present there. A lot of people were mocking Swami Vivekananda, who was sitting amid hundreds of scholars because he was dressed differently than the other scholars. Many of the scholars, too, laughed at Swamiji. But even after hearing all of the comments, Swamiji remained calm and serene and continued to listen to the scholars from other religions and countries with full attention. The people were all very different, and so were their religions, but everyone claimed the same thing. There is no religion like my religion, no doctrine like my doctrine, and no lineage like mine. Swami Vivekananda's name was eventually called in the World's Parliament of Religions. He rose from his seat and began walking towards the stage. Swami Vivekananda was just 30 years old then. The whole world wanted to hear what this young representative of India would say here. Where so many great warriors of various religions had spoken, how would this simple boy prove the superiority of Sanatan Dharma, the eternal religion? Swami Vivekananda reached the mic but did not say anything. This sparked curiosity among the people present there. There was a stir all around about why was Swamiji not saying anything. Some people even ridiculed him. Swamiji still remained calm and quiet. He was simply looking around at everyone as if taking stock of the entire gathering. Eventually, after a few more moments passed, Swamiji began to talk, but he had uttered merely 5 words when around the 7,000 scholars present in the audience immediately rose up and began to clap for him. Those 5 words reverberated there and continue to resound to this day, sending a message of universal brotherhood to the entire world. Those first 5 words spoken by Swami Vivekananda in that conference were, "Sisters and Brothers of America." The 7,000 people present there were mesmerized as if they had seen some magic, as if they had heard the voice of God, as if there had been a heavenly prophecy. The applause continued straight for about 2.5 minutes. While he had barely said anything yet, his initial 5 words touched everyone's heart and surprised them. The entire atmosphere of the conference had changed because these words did not come out of a person's mouth. They were born out of the culture of Sanatan Dharma. For the magnanimous and big-hearted, in fact, this entire earth is their family. This concept was introduced to that gathering by Swami Vivekananda that day. The people sitting in the meeting could not believe that a person who came from thousands of miles away, with whom they shared neither blood, nor culture, nor language, nor emotion, how could he address us as his brothers and sisters? This is the secret that the biggest intellectuals of the world have not been able to understand till date. How we make even strangers our own, how we do not discriminate among humans, and how we do not consider anyone big or small. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam was, is, and will always remain our culture. That is, for us, every person in this world is, what Swami Vivekananda said on that day, our sisters and brothers. After these 5 words, Swamiji further said, "I am grateful to you all for the love and affection with which you have welcomed us." This statement also brings forth his grand qualities. Swamiji had come to America about 1.5 months before the day he spoke at the World's Parliament of Religions. But he had only got hatred and contempt from everyone. For a month and a half, he drank this poison of hatred and humiliation, but did not allow even the slightest bitterness and anger to enter him. He did not avenge the wrongs done to him by others. Rather, he took them as heavenly gifts. And when he spoke there, the words that came out of his lips were of gratitude and gratitude alone. The hatred and humiliation all around could not touch his soul and the purity of his heart. Swamiji further said, I am proud that I am a follower of that great religion which has taught the world the spirit of tolerance and acceptance. The following morning, the newspapers in America were loaded up with accolades of Swami Vivekananda. New York Herald wrote that Swami Vivekananda was the greatest speaker in the world's parliament of religions. After listening to him, it seemed foolish to send missionaries to a country where such countless learned and wise individuals reside. Such is the greatness of our culture, all-embracing and all-inclusive. Culture is not reflected by garments. Rather, it lies in the development of character. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose stated, if Swami Vivekananda had been alive, he would have sat at his feet. Gurudev Sri Rabindranath Tagore used to say, read Swami Vivekananda if you want to know India. After reading Swami Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi observed, my attachment to India increased 1,000 times. Swami Vivekananda, in other words, is responsible for India's global expansion. Only remove the hate, then you will find universal love all around. We are brethren connected intellectually, morally, and spiritually, the main goal of human life. This and that have gone now. There remains the purity alone in all his work and environment, which weaves the spiritual destiny of the persons with the ultimate.